Yo, what's up, guys? This is Felix, and it is late again. I made a video the other day, and it was late, but I just had this thought earlier, and I want to make it, so here we go. My lips are chapped once again. As you could see right there, that is the medicine. I have like 70 pills left, so it's about 20 days and some change, and I cannot wait. But anyway, I wanted to talk about this thing as far as breaking habits. Um, and kind of like a little idea of like kind of mindset frame, whether it's no fap or fapping, whether it's like what I'm doing now, quitting video games, whether it's cigarettes, hanging out with bad friends, whatever it is. So my boy, one of my good friends, he's kind of older than me, and the reason I'm talking not too loud is because there's people that are staying over my house tonight, and they're sleeping in like the room right next to me, so I don't want to talk too loud. Um, So, one of my boys who's older than me, he does a lot of business and stuff, and I always learn from him. He always teaching me stuff about life and business. And I remember he told me this one saying one time that says, once you're exposed, you can never go back. And he specifically tied it to females and women, because he is successful. He does, he trains people sometimes, like how to build businesses and stuff, um, and different things. And I'm not going to go too detail into like exactly what he does, um, but I know because he is successful, he does have women are just naturally attracted to high status and successful men. They always want to be around him. He's a cool ass dude too. um, but he told me one time like he had a girl he was training as far as in business, and he I guess he took her out and he showed her the lifestyle that he was living, because somebody who has millions of dollars isn't going to have a lifestyle of somebody in the hood. They're going to have a nice car, go out to nice restaurants, do things that are fun. And he basically, more or less, he exposed a few girls to a more upper class lifestyle. And compared to what I guess what these girls were used to, they were exposed and they could never go back. Like once you see it, and once you know what's possible, once the brain is stretched, it can never go back. And that's just like with fapping. That's just like with before I knew about entrepreneurship. That's just like I'm thinking about Xbox. Like once you really really know what's good with it, you can never go back. Like before, when I was fapping every day, I seemed like, until I really really committed, I was like, there's nothing wrong with this. I could do this every day. It's not, um, there's nothing wrong with it. And I just watched a video from like in September. I've been watching some of my old videos. One, I want to say thank you for supporting me, and two, it's like really crazy just over time seeing the videos and progressing in life. I made it in a video in September that I was gonna quit Xbox for 90 days, and I relapsed pretty much every day. I played every couple days from September to just now, like April 30th. So, I didn't see anything wrong with it. It's not until you really discover the problem, it's not until you really commit that like, yo, that there's a problem. Like, yo, like now if I go back to fapping, I'll feel like dirt. I'll feel like shit. I'll feel terrible about myself. If I relapse and go play Xbox before this 90-day challenge, I'll feel terrible about myself. If I go back to a job and quit my entrepreneurship journey and give up on my dreams, I'll feel terrible about myself because I know what's possible. I know the right thing. I'm so big into doing the right thing. Like, integrity is everything. And once the mind is stretched, can never go back. Can never go back. You show a girl, like, and me personally, like, I don't know a lot about like game and shit like that, but I've been watching this one guy. I would go check out his channel. He posts a lot about like women's success, business. His name's Brad Holiday. Really cool video. I took like a 1 day boot camp from his company, and it was really awesome. My arm was getting tired from there, but yeah, he talks a lot about like women and shit. Um, and basically like women are, their fucking mindsets are crazy, but they have like, and don't take me for like, I know what I'm talking about. I just got this from him, but he said women put you in three classes. The class of like, you're that fucking alpha shit, or high, like you have game, basically the provider, like you're gonna buy them shit, or the friend zone and shit. And even though my boy, I guess he's that alpha dude because yeah, he is because he's successful in business and shit. But he told me like if you want a chick, just take her out on an expensive date and shit like that. But me personally, I don't really want to do that. I'd rather women like me for who I am than down the road if they know I got money, then that's another thing. But I don't want to just be juiced. You know what I'm saying? A lot of girls are just juicing guys, and but once you expose them to that shit, they don't want to go back to fucking Lamar in the hood. I'm not trying to be racist or anything like racial, but I mean, once you expose them, like girls, I mean, girls, if they got it, they got to go out there and hustle and get a job. But if you're like, what, I'll support you. That's why you see trophy wives with like, you see girls with like billionaires and shit because they would rather just, you know, fucking look pretty, dress nice, and do their thing than have to go out there and hustle. I mean, I know like a few chicks, like very few, like I think one or two in real estate that are actually hustlers. But most girls like like you just go down the shore in the summer, go to the beach, go to the clubs, go to any club on a Friday night, and there's hundreds of chicks there because they don't want to do work. Girls just want to party and have fun. But getting back to my topic of once you can never go back. I like now it's been my longest day of having not played Xbox since my longest streak in February of 2014 to July of 2015. Like I almost feel like I could never go back, even though I really want to. It's what 1:30 on a Friday night or I guess Saturday morning. Tonight would be a perfect night to play, but I know the right thing, and it's not to be staring at a screen. It's to really play the game of life. And there's so many fucking things I want to do, and Xbox is literally the bottom of the list. And fapping, that is not the right thing to do. Being average and having a fucking job and not chasing your dreams and creating something for your life, your family, your legacy, that is not the right thing to do. Hanging out with people who don't push you, motivate you, and push you to become the best version of yourself, that is not the right thing to do. You have to know what is really the right thing to do. If you're relapsing, you have to fully commit and know that fapping is not the fucking answer. I don't care what it is, whatever you gotta do, don't do it. Because now that you've committed to this journey, you know that it's not right. You're gonna have to get control of this, whether you're gonna get control of this now or you get control of this later. Your mind can never go back to the mindset that it's okay to fap. Trust me, I thought it was okay for a long time. I did this shit like every day for years. But once I started watching no fap videos, I said, this comes to an end. And it sucks because you're like, damn, man, that was like, in a way you enjoyed it, but you gotta push past it. And it's like with video games, I'm thinking, damn, man, I would love to be on right now, but I gotta grow. I gotta get past this. So, you really gotta get exposed because you just gotta know that you can never go back to it. It sucks, but it's just a part of the growing process. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. See you in the next one.